House fam, what's happening? It is House Radio. Again, I am her mix-a-lot as usual. This is Zuri, also known as Zoobiana. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Tell me how you got to this exact moment. Like, what turned Zuri to Zoobiana? What's the lore?
Man, this is, you know what? It's so crazy because it's a long but short story. Basically, 2019, I moved to New York and I was trying to be a model actually, but then I started going to parties and I was like, the DJs are all men and they don't know how to read rooms. And I think I could do this. My friends are always like, you're so good on the aux, like, you should do this. So my first time going back home, home is North Carolina, originally from Atlanta, just a little more backstory lore. I went home to North Carolina for the first time after moving to New York, and my mom randomly had a DJ board for me. Like, my mom is a musician. I think she bought it for herself, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm not going to use this. Here, have it." I never mentioned DJing to her that I was like thinking about it at all. She just like gave it to me, and I was like, "Okay, bet." Started dating someone who was like an amateur DJ. He taught me a few buttons and I just caught on really fast. And pandemic hit and downloaded 5,000 songs during that time. And the rest is history. I had my first gig on August 21st, 2021. So actually coming up on 5 years of DJing full time. So that's pretty much the lore.
That lore goes crazy. It has so many ups, it has so many downs. It's giving fate, it's giving destiny. It's giving also one thing that a queer person of color is gonna do is move to New York and become a DJ. Like
You know, hello, and more lore. My mom and her side of the family are from here, so I was always back and forth during summers and winters. I'm originally from Atlanta, moved from Atlanta to North Carolina in high school, and then like did a year of school in Philly and was back and forth between New York my whole life just because my grandma lives in the Bronx. So
come on,
that
Laura. The bio goes crazy. It's giving homecoming. It's giving destiny. Like I know that's right.
full circle moments for real.
You said something that stood out to me, and I'd love to hear more of your perspective on that. You said men don't know how to read the room. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, yes. As a person who unfortunately is attracted to and dates cis men every once in a while, I would say that there is a lack of empathy from a large percentage of those people. And I think that when you're, playing music to a room of people, you have to really be in tune with what's going on around you. You're not playing music for your boys, you're not playing music to feel cool. You're playing music to, you know, fill the room with good energy. You're supposed to be there curating vibes. You're not there trying to, impress people. I mean, if you impress people, great, but that shouldn't be like your main motivation. And I feel like a lot of times, cis men didn't get enough hugs from their parents. And so they go into rooms like trying to get like metaphorical hugs. And it's like, babe, no, like let's just play the songs that we know people want to hear. That's okay. Like we don't have to try to be like artsy and cool and like get dap ups. No shade. I feel like that was a lot, but yeah,
All
all
shade,
all shade. Also,
all shade, nothing but tea. That bitch. Let me tell you something. That is gonna end up clip for the internet. 100%. This is Femme House after all.
period. I didn't even breathe when I said that. It was not a single breath. Oh my
tell me
god.
tell me about, I know that you're intentional about creating community, specifically queer community. You have your own monthly queer party. Tell me about why you've found that to be important to you in your career.
When I first became a DJ, I found it really, really hard to break into spaces. Like as I was saying, like, not a lot of people knew I was queer. I feel like when I came in, like I never came out. My mom was always very accepting. I never felt like the need to be like, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that." Like I just kind of always was. And when I got to New York, I was in a 6-year relationship that ended very amicably, but then I just kind of started exploring everything. But in terms of community, I think that the queer community really just embraced me and especially in terms of DJing. Like when I first started, it was so hard to break through certain things, and I felt like there was so much that I had to prove. But shout out to my girl Lord Scorpio, who started Girls Like Girls, and also my girl Gabby from Raw Honey. They both saw me and started hiring me for things before I think I had like my very first like public Walla relationship. And so I think that was a big thing for me is um being seen and accepted by the queer community before people actually knew I was queer by being in a relationship with a femme. So yeah, I think that queer community is just so important to me because I didn't have community outside of that ever, so especially in New York. So yeah, I think that that's the biggest thing.
The queer community in New York specifically is one of my favorites in all of the world, and the ways that it endures and evolves and adapts and continues to keep at its center come one come all, as long as you're keeping us safe, is really special. So that is a very unique and extremely welcoming uh, climate for an aspiring queer person and DJ to step into.
Hmm. Yeah, very I would say it just kind of felt like one thing led to another, and it was just like taking steps. It all felt very natural. It didn't feel like I was knocking down doors in the same way that I was when I was trying to like, do some of these more like popular parties that I feel like also didn't really resonate with me. These are the parties that I was going to where I was like, oh, these men are taking up too much space. And I was like, why am I trying to be in these spaces? Like, I mean, I'm
Sure.
trying to, infiltrate these spaces to try to make them better, but also y'all can do y'all, and I'm gonna go over here and I'm also gonna start my own event to kind of make my own space. And like I started my event Zodiac Aphrodisiac a year and a half into DJing, and I feel like that was kind of a thing that made people see me as well and respect me as a DJ, was having, I guess, the balls to, well, the pussy to start my own event, you know what I
Period.
mean?
So, Zodiac Aphrodisiac is astrology themed. Like, tell me you're queer without telling me you're queer.
The gayest thing on the planet, right?
The gayest. It's like gayer than like Pride. Like, it's just like, hey, come to this party. It's all about astrology. We're gonna read your tarot.
Yes. So Zodiac Aphrodisiac came about because I am, well, let's just talk about astrology. I'm a Capricorn rising. I'm a Cancer Sun Taurus moon. But the Capricorn rising part, I feel like really gets me into a lot of I don't know, just very organized chaos. I don't
Girl,
know
I'm
how
like,
to.
I know you keep a job on you, a job, and I know you be saying yes to stuff before you know what that even means, as long as it's a job.
Wait, hold on, chill, not too much, not too.
I'm sorry, excuse me. This is a Virgo sun talking, so
Right. I was like, okay, so we see each other. Okay,
like
period,
me,
period,
me to
period.
me right now. Yeah.
Right. So, as a Capricorn sun, I'm always like categorizing things and or Capricorn sun, Capricorn rising, I'm always categorizing things. And so, one thing that I wanted to do as a Cancer sun was make a playlist that had all Cancer artists, because we have Missy Elliott, we have Lil Kim, we have 50 Cent, we have Ariana Grande, we have Solange. And so I was like, wait, these are like some heavy hitters. These are like some of my favorite artists. And I want to make a playlist with people who share my sun sign. And when I was thinking about what type of event I wanted to start, I was like, you know what? I could do this every month for every sign, only playing artists who are the current zodiac sign. And then I made a giant spreadsheet of every single artist that I know and love and all their birthdays. And then I did it with my sister and my best friend.
For the non-queers tuned in right now, the spreadsheet part, that is the manifestation of the Earth sign rising, the Earth rising, 100%.
Yes. And I also have an earth moon as well. So it's just, I just feel so comfy there. I'm just so grounded in
In your
my
documents.
in my
Editable from anywhere, huh?
Or organized chaos, you know? That's what people see the spreadsheet that I created and they're like, "What is wrong with you?"
You're like, this is what it looks like in my brain. This is like, that's why
Exactly.
it's only safe for me in here.
A scary place. Yeah, exactly.
You
Um,
just you describe your sets, if you will, as sort of like musical time travel. Tell me more about that.
Man, I feel like a big part of music for me is all the things that I listened to when I was waking up at 6 in the morning to go to elementary school, and Radio Disney would come on my Hello Kitty alarm clock,
Period.
and that shaped me. So I feel like music for me is very based on nostalgia and um we all have to pay bills now. It's kind of it sucks, you know? And I think that when I listen to music at a time from a time where I did not have to pay bills, it low key transports me back and I'm just like, yes, oh my gosh. Hello Kitty alarm clock. Yes. Watching cartoons on the TV. My mom bought me a Burger King egg and cheese croissant and I'm just watching TV. You know what I mean? Like I before school, like this is just like how I think about it, and music very much ties me back into those moments. And I think we all need that. So during my sets, yes, sometimes I will play the Zoe 101 theme song. Yes, sometimes I will play the That's So Raven theme song because we need that in the club. We need to feel like we're in our living room, you know, after school and we don't have no bills to pay. Our mom just yelled at us because we got to see on our thing. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to feel that again.
You're spitting right now because what you're doing is you are time like you're using music as a portal to our inner child. You feel me?
Yes, healing that.
You're healing the inner children in us. You're giving us permission to tap into that girl, to say hello to that girl, to dance with that girl.
100%. And that girl would be proud of you that you're in the club dancing to that shit right now. She
And we
would.
can we can thank that girl for getting us here.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so I think that that's probably one of the like when people ask me like who I am as a DJ, I'm like, I am like 6 year old, 8 year old, 10 year old, and 12-year old me, um, playing songs that like those four girls would love in the club.
If you're sitting at a table with, let's say, all the Zuris, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking,
I'm 30.
I won't put this part
That's
on the radio.
that's okay. I'm
You're
30. I'm
30.
proud.
You're
Proud.
30. Aging is a privilege.
Hello.
If you are sitting down at a big giant table with every Zuri of every age, what are y'all talking about? What are you saying to those girls? What are they saying to you? What's the conversation? What are y'all listening
Man.
to?
Oh man. Okay. I'm putting them on to Mona Leo and Sailor and all the new girls, Trim, we're like talking about coconut water. Like we're doing all the new things that I love right now, but then I'm also telling them, hey, like it's okay. You don't have to overanalyze and overthink every step. You're good, you're cool, people love you, it's okay, do you, like don't be scared. I feel like there was a lot of times in my childhood where I was like terrified to like be myself for some reason. Why? Like, you're fine. So I think that during those conversations with my younger self, I would be like, hey, you're just do what feels comfortable and everything else will be good. And even if it doesn't feel comfortable, even if you're scared, do it anyway. And I think that's a big thing. Is doing despite fear. That's a big thing for me. And like my childhood, there was so many things where I was like, oh, I feel like I'm going to be judged or I don't have enough time. And recently somebody said to me, like, the time is going to pass anyway. So you might as well just do it. However long it takes, whatever it is, the time is going to pass. So you're saying, oh, it's going to take me 5 years. Well, 5 years is going to happen regardless of whether you do the thing or not. So you might as well just do
Facts.
it. So I think, yeah, we would just be having mad, uh, somewhat cliche conversations about how to be better people and trust in ourselves and talking about music and just like I think kind of also telling myself like it's okay to listen to the music that your mom puts you onto because that shit's gonna be really cool in like freaking 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. My mom is like an incredible singer, vocalist, musician, songwriter, and I've always looked up to her. But I think that cringe is so not real, but as a child, I was always so cringed out that my mom was like talented for some reason. Like, what
That's
is
so
wrong with
funny.
children?
That
Yeah.
is so funny. That I think there's just like, as kids, any inclination of non homogeny is like the
Right.
scariest thing. Anything that makes you stand out just sort of makes you feel like a target. And you know what? Like, to heal your inner child, I have a 6 year old, and it's really beautiful to see her and her friends, and even kids that aren't her friends. I'm like pretty involved in the school that she goes to, and the school goes up to eighth grade, and there are so many fucking weirdos at that school, and everyone is very proud to be exactly who they are in that moment, and it just was not like that when we were younger.
It sure wasn't.
And it's really cool to see. But I feel you, like, just like anything about you being different, whether it's your parents, your sibling, your family, like anything, it's just like, don't look at me, bro. That makes me that puts a target on your back. But you know what? Shout out to mom. She rolled with it, stayed talented, stayed
It's-
curious.
and did and you know, even though I tried to stay away from the music industry and I tried to stray away from being the queer weird ass kid that I was, I'm queer and weird as fuck and in the music industry. It was fate. Like there was no way I was going to get away from it.
What music did your mom put you onto?
My mom put me on to like all of the Motown, all of the Stevie Wonder, all of the neo soul. So my mom's a neo soul singer herself, and she, you know,
What's
worked
her
with
name?
Carisha Roy. She used to sing background and write
Oh,
for India Ari.
don't piss me off, sorry. My mom's just a neo soul legend, bitch. Well, are you crazy?
Not you knowing my mom, you actually know.
Of course I know your mom. Why wouldn't I know your mom? Do you know your
I know my mom. No, I'm gagged.
mom? Carisha Roy, she used to sing with India. Don't piss me off, dog.
Oh, she's gonna gag. This is so funny. Wait.
Do people not know your mom? I'm like, I'm confused. Am I the drama?
It's crazy. Like I feel like sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But as soon as I mention India RE, they're like, "Oh, okay, period.
See,
Yes."
this is the generational. This is where I'm gonna wag my grandpa finger, and it's, you know what? It's because the girls don't have physical media. It's because the girls don't have physical media. They weren't in the trenches with me, with the
They were not.
magnifying glass under my covers, with the flashlight, reading my booklets.
Here, yeah, exactly. Literally. So
Carisha Roy, you get on
this
my
is
nerves, bro.
an the acoustic soul album for what is it for India's album. She's technically me and my siblings' godmother. And in the booklet of the album, all of our names are listed. And yeah, that used to be like my favorite thing to show to people. I would used to be such a name dropper, but I typically don't do that anymore because I'm just like, no, we stand on our own 2 feet. No nepotism here.
Wrap it up, bitch. Wrap it up, Carisha Roy's daughter, for real. Like, where's the Dave Chappelle wrap it up button, for real? You made me mad. You
I'm
made me
actually
mad.
crying. Oh my God. No, this is gonna tickle her and make her day so bad. Wow.
All right, well, everybody, this has been Females Radio. This is Carisha Roy's fucking daughter.
Hi, bye. Thank you so much for having me.
In all seriousness, Zoobiana, it is a pleasure to watch your trajectory. I just love what you're doing for the community and the contributions you're making. And yeah, legends beget legends. So it's giving the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
The period. Thank you so, so much. Honestly, it means so much to me. And it was a pleasure and an honor to be here. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to have you. Femhouse Radio. I am her mix a lot. This is Zoobiana. Peace.